What's happening, YouTube? I am coming at you guys today with another box opening. Today we've got a box of the new set, Battles of Legend, Monster Mayhem. This is the Chibi set of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's got a lot of really cool Chibi artworks you can kind of see on the box here. We've got Gores, Junk Warrior, Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon, Blue Eyes. There's a lot more actually in this set. A lot of them come as secret rares or starlight rares. Starlight rare, I believe, is the highest rarity in the set that you can get. To me, from what I've seen of it, it looks like the QCRs, but just without the quarter century rare stamp or the 25th anniversary stamp on the effect text box. But I am really excited to open this pack up. I'm somewhat excited about the chibis. I think some of them look really cool, but the main thing that I think I'm pumped for is there's a lot of support for older sets. There's a lot of cards in this set that I just straight up don't have, like some of the True Draco stuff, the Necros stuff, some of the Jirac stuff. There's some heraldry stuff in here. There is some Gem Knight stuff in here that I'm still missing. There's a few like reprints that they're doing, like Primite. Obviously, I don't have a lot of Primite. Not that I'm super invested in it, especially after this most recent event in Master Duel. You guys will see a little bit of that. I have a video coming up about it, and man, the amount of Primite I saw in that event was just disgusting. It was disgusting. I do need more copies of the Dragon Rulers. There's some heraldry stuff in here. Yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff I could pull. Just in terms of cards that I don't yet have, and I am hoping that maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll pull a Starlight rare. And then also, I'm kind of excited for some of the stuff they printed that is relevant to manga cards, like the Motor cards from Bandit Keith in Yu-Gi-Oh! R, and the Ice cards from Asuka in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX anime. So yeah, keeping my fingers crossed, hoping I'm gonna pull some good stuff. Unlike the box of Alliance Insight, I did not let this box marinate. It showed up today. I was going to let it kind of sit, marinate, and see if that affected the pulls, but my wife was like, nah, just open it today. So we'll see if that has any impact on what I pull from this. I know that I burned a lot of luck for that Alliance Insight box, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and hope that I get some good stuff from this one too. So without further ado, let's jump in. Alright guys, so this time I actually left the plastic on so that there can be no doubts that this is a fresh box. I don't think there's any, reason to cheat or fake a box opening. I mean, it's not like I got crazy views on my Alliance Insight box opening, so if for whatever reason I did somehow have a way of faking that or like resealing the packs, that would be nuts. I definitely don't have the money for that. I have just enough money to, I'm starting to regularly buy boxes of the new sets. I do think it's the best way to collect compared to buying individual packs, just because it really gives you a chance to get most of the cards from the set, and then, any like supers or ultras or secrets or things like that that I still need. Usually I can buy them online, especially because I'm not really invested in the meta cards, so like usually the secrets or the ultras I'm looking for are pretty damn cheap. So anyways, here we go. Let's crack this guy open, and we are going to leave the packs in the boxes. I have to say, I do really enjoy the packaging on these. I don't know what it is about them, but it kind of just feels like I'm opening like an old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack or like an older set. I don't know if it's the chibis on it. I don't know if it's the coloring of the packs, but yeah, this just feels nice to hold in my hand. So anyways, here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, pack number 1. We've got Gem Knight Alexandrite, Revelation of Hope, Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter, Ukyo Punk, Sharakusai, and Redox Dragon Ruler of Boulders. So the secret in this one is the Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter. Yeah, and everything else is an ultra. There's no supers in these sets. It's just Ultras, Secrets, or Starlights, I think, are the 3 rarities. We'll go in order, you know? I mean, it looks like it goes like yellow, blue, yellow, blue. We're going to just open them in unison instead of like working our way through a single pile. All right, nice. Oh, first things first, a Gem Knight Master Diamond. We got a Gem Turtle. Oh, wow. Zoroa, the Magistus, Verithrinaga, I think I said that right, and Dragon Maid Changeover. Dragon Maid stuff is cool with me. I don't really have any Dragon Maid cards collected. Oh, wait, whoa, is that a Starlight? No. Do they all have that stamp on them? Oh, whoops, and then I have also a number S38 Titanic Galaxy. So this Dragon Maid Changeover is an Ultra, but, see if I can show you guys that. It has, yeah, you can kind of see that. There we go, that stamp on the bottom there. I'm not sure why. I'm going to have to look into that after this, because I'm almost certain that this isn't a Starlight rare. Did the first pack have anything like that? So Redox was like one of the last cards we pulled. Alexandrite doesn't have it, no. Okay, well, the Ukiyo-Punk Sharakusai has it as well. Gotta get that angle. There we go. I was gonna say, gotta get that angle just right. So maybe that is something that's just with every pack. Okay, I haven't played the Magistus stuff, but I do own like most of the Magistus cards. So I actually am kind of excited to pull Magistus stuff in this set as well. That might be a deck that I need to try out. It's gotten a good amount of support recently. It has some support in this set, and I am definitely curious to see how the deck plays, because it's a very interesting concept with like equipping monsters from the extra deck. Okay, up next we've got DD Scale Surveyor. We've got True Draco Heritage. That might be the secret in here. We've got Parlor Dragon Maid. That actually kind of looks like the oh no, that's an Ultra. Parlor Dragon Maid. And we've got Fairy Tale Prologue Journey's Dawn. This is one of the, it's a field, oh, I'm sorry, one more. Ooh, okay, we've got Fabled Gamajin, yeah. I do have most of the Fabled cards too, so that's actually kind of a cool pull. And then yeah, True Draco Heritage is the secret there. Fairy Tale Prologue Journey's Dawn is a part of Manga Ruka's cards, where she played like an evil version of Ancient Fairy Dragon. So I might just put those cards in the new Ancient Fairy Dragon stuff that's come out, because I'm pretty sure they do support specifically level 7 and 8 Dragon Synchro monsters. And I feel like it would fit right at home there. Okay, all right. Next pack, we've got Gem Knight Ruby. Oh, wow, a Primite Drill Beam. That is a secret. That is a pretty prominent card in the meta right now, at least in Master Duel. I wonder if that's worth anything. We've got Punk Jam Extreme Session. 2-for-1 Repair Job. That's one of Bandit Keith's motor cards. And another number S38 Titanic Galaxy. Okay. It's kind of hard just like when I'm flipping through to see what's a secret and what's an Ultra, but I knew that Primite Drill Beam was going to be a secret. I mean, it's, again, a lot of times when Konami does these reprints, they'll give you reprints of cards that are good, but they're not going to just let you snatch it as like a common. Eventually, you know, when the cards are no longer relevant, I think that's when they do it. And that's why a lot of times I'm totally cool with selling these higher rarity cards, because to me it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for them now to play in the meta, and I don't care about the rarity of them. It's just really about collecting the cards themselves. So anyways, here's a new one. We've got Jirak Giganoto. I definitely don't have that. We've got a Jirak Impact, a Rektan Dragon Ruler of Pebbles. I think that's the secret. No Punk Zeaman, and Magia Magic Thunder of Judgment, which is another Magistus card, but it also counts as an Endymion card as well. So it's kind of interesting. The other Magistus spell that they've added also counts as a Witchcrafter card, so they're kind of like overlapping these archetypes of spellcasters. But here we go, another yellow pack here. Haven't seen any of the chibis yet. All right, we've got DD Extra Surveyor, Heraldry Reborn. Ooh, a Primite Dragon Aether Barrel. That's, again, another prominent card in the meta right now. Joruri Punk, Madam Spider. I don't know if that's new or not. I don't think I've seen that one. And Heraldic Beast, Burner Falcon. All right. Yeah, I'm not huge on the Heraldry cards, but obviously some of the new ones just came out. I've been seeing a lot of the Heraldry cards like in the bulk bins at some of my local card shops. It's an interesting archetype for sure. I've just, you know, never really gotten around to playing it. Okay. We have the Fabled Behemoth, Very Magic, Lacrima of Light. This is that Magistus Witchcrafter card, so that's the secret of the pack. Punk Jam Dragon Drive. Oh no, that is an Ultra. That is an Ultra. Gem Knight Crystal. And number 69 Heraldry Crest. Alright. Yeah, from the angle that I'm looking at these cards, like, I have to check after opening to make sure that I'm getting the right card for which one is the is the secret. But it seems like the secret is always the second card back, so that makes it kind of easy. But it's just, yeah, with the angle and the glow, like sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, like are my eyes deceiving me? Like what's going on here? All right. Okay, I will say though, these packs keep opening in a way where there's like just a corner left. Kind of annoying, making it hard to pull the cards out. Okay. First up, we've got Necroz Divine Mirror. Another Primite Drill Beam. Wow, maybe these are more common than I think. A World Legacy World Wand. Ooh, a Blaster Dragon Ruler of Infernos. That's a cool card to have as an Ultra. And another 2-for-1 Repair Job. Yeah, my second Primite Drill Beam. Gotta be honest, if they're worth anything, I'm probably gonna sell all of the Drill Beams. I'm not on the lookout for Primite stuff right now. It'll come out again eventually, like, you know, maybe like 5 years from now, it'll be banned or it's not met anymore. They'll come out as commons. Okay, we've got Titled Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls. Oh, in this pack, we don't have the secret second. We've got number 8, Heraldic King Genome Heritage. I can tell that's not a secret just because of the gold coloring. Ooh, a Dark Paladin Chibi. That's why we weren't seeing the secret right away. And then we've got House Dragon Maid and King of the Feral Imps. Let's see. The Dark Paladin, I think the Dark Paladin is just a regular secret. I'm pretty sure that's not a Starlight. Man, okay. I don't hate this chibi, but I have to say, something about his big ass head with like all the extra stuff just looks so incredibly strange to me. I don't know why, but I feel like Dark Paladin is definitely one of the weirder looking chibis in this set. That's a pretty funny one. Okay, here we go. Orange pack, or yellow pack number 2, and see, it did it again. It's got that overhang, kind of annoying. Let's see what we got. All right, Twin Pillars of Ice, that's one of the Asuka manga cards. Onomatopia, Onomatopia, I said that right. This might be another chibi pack, because normally the secret would be right here. Necroz of Metaltron, I think that's actually the secret. Nice. And a Dragon Maid Xiao. Oh, and a Herald of Orange Light. Yeah, the Necroz of Metaltron. That is the secret here. Interesting that they added Pendulum to a Pendulum monster to Necroz, but the art on that is beautiful. I mean, that's pretty cool artwork. That's a interesting looking card. I don't really have any Necroz cards, but maybe after these pack openings, I'll, you know, be at a point where I'm like, wow, I have so many of these. Like, maybe I should try this deck. Although I will say, so there's 24 packs, there's 5 cards in each pack. That means that you'll have 120 cards from the set by the time you're done opening everything. I think there's like 180 cards in the set. So even as far as the commons go, I don't think you're guaranteed to pull everything. So anyways, we've got Gem Knight Lady, Lapis Lazuli. Absorb Fusion, that is the secret here. Absorb Fusion. We've got Orchist Crescendo. And Jirac Stego. And I'm pretty sure that's a new Jirac. Sorry, I'm not angling the cards well to the camera. And another 2-for-1 Repair Job. Jeez, I already have 3 of those. So that's obviously one of the more common cards in this set. I'd like to see a Motor Kaiser. Oh my god. Okay, this one, look at this. Like, again, with the corner. Annoying. There we go. Okay. We've got another Jirac Impact. Another Absorb Fusion. That's kind of a bummer. Another Punk Jam Extreme Session. A Herald of Purple Light. And a Heraldic Beast Aberconway. Oh, there's one more, right? Nope. Dragon Impact. Man, kind of a bummer to get the same secret in a set like this because, I mean, okay, yeah, we do have 24 packs to open. But there's, like I said, you know, there's like about 60 cards realistically that you're not going to get. And especially because the secrets are kind of like the rares in this. So, you know, if you're pulling a double, you're really missing out on like a potentially cool card that you could end up getting. Okay, so we got Necroquip Princess, Gem Turtle, another Very Magic Lacrima of Light. Okay, we're doubling down now on the top duplicates. Orchestrated Babble, and another Jirac Stego. Okay, so there was a few new cards in there, but saw another repeat. Also sad. I mean, I think in most sets that I've opened, it's happened. I think in my Alliance Insight box, that might have been one of the first boxes ever where it didn't. I don't think I got any duplicates, which was pretty wild, but it usually does happen. We've got Necroz Kaleidoscope, the Fabled Behemoth, True Draco Apocalypse, I believe. Yep, that's our secret. Chamber Dragon Maid, and Necroz of Decisive Armor. So we're pulling some more Necroz stuff. Some of the more common Necroz stuff, because, yeah, like I said, the Ultras are the commons. All right. Here we go. We're back to blue packs. Let's see what we got. All right, first up, we've got Scrap Garage. There's another Keith manga card. Ooh, Gem Knight Master Diamond Dispersion. That's our secret. Dragon Maid Nude Jarl. Advanced Heraldry Art. Sorry, I keep cutting it off. My bad. And another Fairy Tale Prologue Journey's Dawn. All right. I do love the Gem Knight cards. I played them for a bit in Duel Links. I played Duel Links for like a couple months back in the day. Gem Knights were fun. I think in that more simple format, they actually worked pretty well. So yeah, I've always been a big fan of the Gem Knights, and I'm excited to be, getting some cards to round out my Gem Knight collection. Okay, another Asuka manga card. We've got Ice Doll. Ooh, Gem Knight Nephirim. That's going to be our secret. World Legacy World Crown. Motor Kaiser. There we go. Keith's last manga card. And another number 69 Heraldry Crest. All right. Moving on to some more yellows. We're getting down to the bottom of the box. I think just because there's only 5 cards per pack, this opening feels like it's been going pretty fast. All right. Another Asuka manga card I wanted. Twin Pillars of Ice. Awesome. We've got Jirak Belhipto as our secret. I actually have an original printing of this card. I mean, in a deck like Jirak that doesn't have any synchros, it's not the worst thing ever to have multiple, so it's okay. It's not a bad secret to pull. Oh, never mind. We got another True Draco Apocalypse, because he's an Ultra. We have Enlil Girsu. Oh my god. Enlil Girsu, the Orchist Mech Knight. That's a pretty cool card. And then Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix. Sorry that I keep moving my hands around. It's like kind of hard to like hold the cards on the angle here with the camera. Ever since last video, I've kind of been experimenting with different camera angles to make it easier for you guys to see the cards. And I thought I would try this one, and I thought it was working pretty well when I first turned everything on. But yeah, it is a little bit awkward for me to hold the cards this way. Okay, we have Wonko, Noble Knight of the Forest. That's another Rua, Ancient Fairy Dragon, or Rua Ruga. I always get them confused. The Girl Twin, one of her cards from the manga. We've got a Gem Knight Prismora. Oh, a Chibi Junk Warrior. That's a great Chibi. That one I feel like matches up really well with the Chibi art style. That's a pretty cool one. Orchist Harp Horror. And Gem Merchant. Nice. All right, so we've seen our second Chibi. All right, here we go. We've got another DD Scale Surveyor. We've got a Galaxy Journey as our secret. This is a pretty sick card. I was looking at this earlier. Special summon one of your banished light or dark monsters. It has an additional Exceed effect. Obviously, this was played by, I believe it's played by Kite in the manga. This is obviously a Galaxy card because it says Galaxy Journey, but it's interesting to me that it's not specifically restricted to Galaxy monsters. I would play this in light and dark decks that revolve around banishing cards, honestly. And then we have Galatea, the Orchist Automaton. Another Redox, Dragon Ruler of Boulders. A Gem Armadillo. Okay. Oh man, are we down to... Okay, after this one, we're down to the last 4. Let's see. Okay, another Necroquip Princess. A Burner, Dragon Ruler of Sparks. Longirisu, the Orchestratron. Orchestrator? Sorry, I'm trying to read it upside down. Another Magia Magic, Thunder of Judgment. A Necros Mirror. Oh, we're back to Necroquip Princess. I think that's the 3rd pack of triplicates, and it's kind of like, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. Out of 24 packs, to see 3 with duplicates like that when there's so many other cards that could be printed, a little bit of a bummer. It's okay, though. We have Jirak Velo. Another Gem Knight Ruby. Ooh, Jirak Astero. Very cool new Jirak Synchro monster. We've got a No Punk Foxy Tune. And a Dogmatica Maximus. All right, now we're seeing some new stuff. Okay, for this, I am going to go with the last pack in the row, and then we'll do the other last pack in the row. It's kind of nice to switch it up between the 2 colors. Here we go. We've got a Heraldic Beast Unicorn, a Dragon Maid Xiao, a Galatea, the Orchist Automaton. We already saw one of these, didn't we? Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. That's a Starlight. Okay, I will take a look in a second. I'm pretty sure we did pull one of these, but it was not a Starlight Rare. Okay, awesome. Wow, so that was buried all the way at the bottom. That's always fun. I mean, I did enjoy an Alliance Insight when I kind of pulled like my big pulls early on, but still, that's awesome. All right, we've got Unchained Soul of Anguish, Title Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls, another Primite Drill Beam. Okay, so wait a minute, because yeah, I pulled 2 Primite Drill Beams earlier, so that's like 4 packs of duplicates. I'll be happy if the Drill Beams are worth something. Dragon Maid Hospitality and Gem Knight Lazuli. All right. Okay, and then the last pack. Ah, those corners, man. They are like the bane of my existence. Okay, another Onomatopia. Ooh, a Gem Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, that's the secret. Dragon Maid Ernus. We've got Bat, the Forest Ninja, also a Ruin Ruka card from the manga. Gem Elephant. All right. And just like last time, let's go over a little bit of pricing before I let you guys go. Holy Mother of God. You guys are... Oh, hold on. Hold on. You can't see what I'm seeing. Now you can see what I'm seeing. The Galatea Eye, the Orcust Automaton, is a $132 card. Starlight Rare. I'm probably going to sell this. I'm not going to lie. It's a beautiful card. The art is beautiful. But that's kind of too good of a deal to pass up on. I will say I don't think going to sell it on TCG Player if I can avoid it. I'm going to do everything I can not to, because I'm sure you guys have seen TCG Player right now is involved in a pretty nasty union busting sort of spree with their workers. So I'm going to take it to my local card shop and see if I can get a good price on it there, and get more than, maybe I can get some store credit for it, which is just going to turn into more cards. So I would actually prefer that, because, yeah, I don't, well, one, I get more cards. I mean, if I sell it on TCG Player, I'm just going to be turning it into cards anyways, but I don't want to support TCG Player with the current union busting efforts that they have going on. Other than that, we'll just scroll down through here, because I didn't get any other Starlight Rares, which is totally fine, because I think that the Starlight Rares are more difficult to get, very difficult to get. That's why they delayed actually the printing for areas other than the US, because the Starlight Rares had clumped together for some of the creators that they sent out boxes to, like the YouTube creators and stuff. So, yeah, so even getting one Starlight Rare, I think, from your box is a pretty good deal. We did not pull any Primite Lordly Load. I did pull, I believe, another Galatea Eye, the Orcust Automaton. That's still, even just the Ultra? Really? Is a $17 card? That thing must be meta. I gotta look into that. The Primite Dragon Ether Barrel going for $8. Let's see. I think I did pull an Enlil Girsu, the Orcust Mech Knight, and it's only a $4 card. And yeah, this is where you start to see, man, those drill beams aren't going to be worth anything, are they? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're down to the dollars. It's a secret rare. It's got to be worth something. Primary drill beam, 70 cents. Oh, that breaks my soul. I pulled 3 of them. I guess I'm keeping them. I guess I've collected 3 Primate Drill Beam. Lucky me, lucky me. But yeah, you guys can see a lot of these other cards are not really valued at much of anything. Anything other than a Starlight Rare, honestly, and other than the Galatea Eye, the Orcust Automaton, I can't wrap my head around her and No Punk Rising Scale, which I don't believe I pulled any of. I'll have to go back and look, but no, I don't think I did. It's just fascinating to me. These are ultra rares, and these are the only ultra rares that are priced this high. So I don't know if there's expectations that they're going to pop off in the meta, or what the deal is with it. I mean, I know that people were really excited about Orcus having a Link 1 for the archetype, but it seems like, geez, started at 27, has dropped in the past 2 days down to like $17, $19. These guys are selling it for, yeah, roughly about 17 with shipping. I do find it interesting. I know obviously prices always drop as time goes on because more packs are open, cards become more accessible. I would have to think that this would drop. Like I said earlier, it's hard to pull certain ultras because, you know, there's so many cards in the set. There's like 100 and something cards in the set, 180, I think, or 170 something. So it's difficult to get the specific ultra you need, but I can't imagine that it's that difficult that it's an $18 or $17 card. So I'm going to look into that. I don't remember. Maybe I did pull one Primate Lordly Load. I thought they were all drill beams though. And then obviously I know that I got the Ether Barrel. Where was that one? Here, Primate Dragon Ether Barrel. Yeah, I know I pulled at least one of those. Might get rid of that. Like I said, I'm sure it'll get reprinted eventually. I don't need it in the immediate moment. But yeah, okay. My luck was not completely juiced from that Alliance Insight set because the Starlight Rare, Galatea Eye, the Orcus Automaton, amazing pull. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today to my Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem box opening. Hope you guys had a good time watching. If you have any feedback for me, anything you'd like to see in my next box opening, please feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, definitely some exciting pulls today. Hope to hear from you guys in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.